Hey, good morning, folks. I'm Live Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa here with the MLive Morning Weather Update. We've got all kinds of stuff to fall out of the sky today, basically this evening, overnight tonight, and tomorrow. We'll start with the severe weather. I'll try to keep this one simple for you. This is a full-blown March storm, and by the way, it's not just a one and done. We've got two more on tap in the next week or so, but we'll start with today. Remember, it's this evening, 7 p.m. on to midnight is when the severe weather is possible. Mostly southern part of the state. You see the yellow there. That's the main area of concern where any one of the three types of severe weather occur. Now look at the tornado forecast on the upper right. Basically from Detroit, Ann Arbor, Jackson, Kalamazoo southward, there is a chance of another EF2 tornado. The wind gust forecast brings the severe wind gusts all the way up to Saginaw, Grand Rapids, and then of course large hail. I've been talking about that in March. Is easy to do because of the cold air aloft. So the southwest part of the state, you could have large hail up to 2 inches in diameter. All right, so here's the radar forecast, and you'll see what I'm talking about. You're A-OK to travel this morning into the afternoon, and temperatures are going to get quite mild, up to 70 degrees in the southern third of the state. This is 5 o'clock this evening. Snow developing across the UP. Right there, that's about when the action begins. About 7, 8 o'clock in the southwest corner. These could be severe storms in through the Grand Rapids area, 6 to 8 o'clock this evening. And then as we get to 10, 11 o'clock, midnight, the storms move into the Saginaw area, into Ann Arbor, into Detroit, and hold strong according to all the data, even though it's middle of the night. And yes, you see the purple and the pink, and that is likely freezing rain from Standish to Tawas to Oscoda, Alpena, in through Houghton Lake. Even Traverse City could have up to an inch of freezing rain, up to a tenth of an inch of freezing rain possible overnight tonight. We get to tomorrow morning, kind of just a secondary batch of some showers and thunderstorms, but not severe. And then as we go through the afternoon tomorrow, the colder air comes in and we change back over to snow showers, mostly in northern lower Michigan. So severe weather is definitely a concern, but also the ice accumulation is a concern. So this is the freezing rain accumulation. And by the way, I'm sorry, folks, my phone is still dead, so I don't have any communication with you in the chat room this morning. So that area from West Branch or Gladwin to Tawas and Oscoda could have quarter to a half inch of ice accumulation overnight tonight in thunderstorms and freezing rain. A large area of a tenth to a quarter across virtually the northern half of lower Michigan. And even in the Saginaw Valley, the Weather Service has freezing rain possible. It is possible, but not extremely likely. And then as far as snowfall, I've just looked at some new data, and they've upped the forecast on heavy snowfall at the bridge, about 6 to 8 inches possible. A Gaylord to Traverse City, all totaled over the next couple of days, 4 to 6 inches of snow possible. Gaylord, Traverse City, northward. So like I said, this is a mess. All right, but we'll get through it. But this is not a one and done, because I've warned you. We are in what I'm calling the storm magnet right now in the Great Lakes. So here's our storm for tonight. Changing to snow late Wednesday and off for Thursday. Thursday's an okay day to travel, and it might take till midday Thursday for the freezing rain accumulation to melt. And then here's Thursday looking decent, but the next storm system cranked up, as has been showing the last several days, on Friday. So that's a rain up to Charlevoix and a heavy snow across the UP. And then once it moves east, colder air and snow showers. But wait, we continue with the Ginsu Cleaver commercial. There's more. By the weekend already, almost a carbon copy type storm system. And remember, a lot of times these go in series of 3 and 4, but it's strange for all 3 to be significant. The only factor is that it is March, and March can bring those strange, strong storms one right after the other. That appears to be happening. All right, so let's just get a look at the high temperatures. And they're going to be all over the place. So today we could have 74 degrees in Ann Arbor, while Saginaw is only 40 and Alpena is only 35. There's tomorrow. Then back to Thursday, temperatures make it to the 40s, and where the freezing rain happens makes it to 35 to 40, so it will melt off. But when you're talking about a half inch of freezing rain, you could have significant power outages once again, northern lower Michigan. Here's Saturday and Sunday. So again, with each one of these storms, south of the warm front warms in the 70s. Way north of it stays cold and in the 30s, and a very volatile weather situation. So make sure you stay updated with MLive here. We'll be keeping you updated. The main action that where you may have to take cover is 7 p.m. tonight to midnight. 1 a.m. would be really strange to have a cold season tornado in the middle of the night, but this weather pattern would not surprise me at all. Be careful here the next couple of days. If you have to do some traveling, do it today before 7 or wait until Thursday perhaps. There's your MLive morning weather update. Have yourselves a great Tuesday. We'll keep you updated at mlive.com/weather. Take care.